Hello, I'm going to do a little demonstration on Michelle. She's my little guest and client today and gets to be the guinea pig of how to wash with Monique. So, here we go. You ready? This will be a good lesson for Michelle too, because she actually just signed up as a VIP just a couple days ago, so she's going to learn all the little ins and outs. So I always like to make sure the hair is really wet because the products are really condensed, meaning they don't have a lot of water in them. So you need the water to kind of activate it. It's weird because I feel like I should be talking like to you. But I'm also talking to this video. Just barely. A little awkward. Right. Not like your normal everyday thing. Right. Michelle has a lot of hair, but it's really nice. So I'm going to use Renew on her, which is what she ordered. Saying she, but I'm... you know.
I got it. We're good.
So you always wash twice. The first one, which is what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to use a clarifying shampoo. You can use the same shampoo twice in a row, and that's totally fine. But just because I'm here and we have it. So the first amount is a nickel size. Shake it up like I just did with the bottle first, and then rub it together in your hands. And then you're going to focus on the scalp. Did you just wash your hair today?
Yeah.
Okay. So say her hair is already sudsing up, which means that it's not super dirty. Normally, if you go like even just one day or an extra day or 5 days like I do, it doesn't get sudsy on that first time, and it's just bringing all the dirt to the surface. If you have any products in your hair, it's kind of bringing that up too. Okay. So it's totally normal to not get a suds on the first time. So like I said, focusing on the scalp and just working it in. And then we're gonna rinse. If you have the time, you can let it sit for a minute, but if you're in a major hurry or whatever, you don't have to. Kind of like a dirty dish. If you wouldn't like to stick it in the water and then rinse it right away, you let it soak a little bit. In your shower, make sure you're getting the back of your hair really well, like really rinsed and really wet. That way it kind of suds up underneath that crown of the hair. The area right there is where it tends to be hard to get sometimes. So now I'm going to use the Renew and just a nickel size amount. Same thing, rub it together to emulsify and then focus on your scalp. And even though we got a suds on the first time, this is really sudsing up now as it's really clean. Now all the nutrients are being able to soak in all the good stuff that we have in the products. So the essential oils, the amino acids, vitamins, all that.
That one smells really good.
It does. Yeah, you haven't got to even smell it really, have you?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have smell-o-vision, so nobody on the video can watch. And this isn't live, in case you were wondering.
Okay.
And then I like to let that sit a little bit too. If you have the time, kind of just gently rubbing the scalp. You don't have to go crazy, not like digging your fingers in and really aggressive, just gentle massage to kind of stimulate the scalp and then kind of work the suds down. You don't have to like gather all the hair up into there and like wash all that. You're just focused on the scalp and working it down, and what goes through the ends is enough. Alright, so yeah, you should get, which I think you can see that suds on there. You can see it on my hands. You should have a nice suds. If you go like a long time, like 5 days, 6 days, you might need a third wash, but not typically. But that would be okay if you do. You go about every other, is that what you said?
Usually.
I do about 3 to 4 to 5.
I say if I can lengthen it out longer than that, I would love to.
Yeah. That's the great thing that a lot of people notice about the products is that it's balancing out their scalp, the oils, so it's is allowing them to go a little longer. Usually if our scalp is like dry or we're putting stuff on there that's more of a synthetic oil, then it's not going to be balanced. It's going to be making up to like replace those oils or to get rid of them, so you're going to not have a balanced scalp and you might have to wash more often because of that. So yeah, it's really cool. A lot of people say they can definitely go longer after using them for even a week. They notice the difference. Yeah. My sprayer has sprung a leak.
Your sprayer sprung a leak?
It did. Hopefully it's not going to get you.
I dry.
Alright, so rinse that really well. Make sure to get the crown really good. Squeeze out all the extra water. And then I like to go the extra step and take a towel and soak up any extra water. So it's kind of like a sponge. Think of your hair as like a sponge. You can soak up more water with a dry sponge than you can with a soaking wet sponge. So that's going to soak up more conditioner.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I'm going to use a Super Nourish oil cream on Michelle. Her hair is a little past shoulder length now. We just cut like 7 inches off before I started washing it. So really you don't need a ton of conditioner either, depending on the thickness of your hair. So I already rubbed it together, sorry. It was about a quarter size.
Okay.
Maybe even less with this one. This particular conditioner goes really far, so you don't need much with it.
Is that the one that I ordered?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So focus on the ends, which I know in the video you can't really see, but start on the ends and work your way up. You don't really need to put it on your scalp unless your scalp is dry. Just focus on like ears down. If you have tangly hair, I like to like smush it in with the conditioner. Hers is detangling really well right now, but just for demonstration, smush in the conditioner and then take a wide tooth comb and comb through it. It's better to get the tangles out in the shower than after the shower because you have that conditioner on and you can just, yeah, let it sit while you get the tangles out.
How long should you let the conditioner sit on your hair?
Good question, Michelle. If you couldn't hear, she asked how long to let the conditioner sit. I say 2 to 3 minutes. I mean, if you can do longer, it's not going to hurt it by any means. It's definitely good, but a couple minutes is good. You'll get the nutrients in there with that time frame. So if I'm here at the bowl and just trying to kill time, we usually just mess with the hair. Obviously in the shower you can do other things like shave your legs if you do that sort of thing. Kidding. Yeah, actually I save my leg shaving days for when I do a mask. Well, I shouldn't say that, that's the only time I shave my legs. But if I'm gonna do a mask, you better believe I'm shaving my legs because then it's gonna sit on my hair longer. Oh man. If you have a dry scalp, you can kind of just rub your scalp and let that soak in. So that is basically it, since I don't really have much else to say about this. I don't need to keep the video going. But for our giveaway, you do need to answer a question, and the question is just to tell me what you like about the hair care that you're using now, or what you dislike, or both, what you like and dislike. Just share. It doesn't have to be like what you use unless you want to say, but mainly just what you like or dislike about it. And you can be entered into the giveaway for this particular one. So thanks for watching. Thanks, Michelle. Have a great rest of your day.